Another Rock the Bells radio exclusive. The Drama Hour, hosted by Papoose.
What's up, y'all? It's Papoose.
Hear it again in the Sirius XM app. Just search Papoose.
On this show, man, in case you thought it was a game, man. We got one of BX's finest in the building, man. Listen, he don't need no introduction. The name and the face speak for itself. Who we got up here?
You know what it is, man. Montana, man. South Bronx.
Hey, look, man.
Mac and Cheese 5, man. It's out.
Wow, son. Part 5, huh?
Part 5, yeah.
That's
part
crazy,
5,
son.
yeah.
That's a long journey, man.
Yeah, B. For real,
Yo,
man.
the first question I gotta ask you, French, man. When you started that Cocaine City DVD,
Yeah.
did you ever see yourself taking it this far, man?
Hell no. Hell no, man. It's been a blessing, man. For real.
For real,
It's
man.
been a blessing, man. I mean, you know how to anybody, man. When we first
Right.
started, it was just like we was just trying to go to the next block and somebody to recognize us. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I never expected, to sell platinum albums, diamond singles, and this and that.
Crazy,
I guess
man.
when the passion just meet, the hard work.
Right,
And just meet something that that I sacrifice everything for. I think that's when the marriage happened. That's when the magic became real.
Right. That's crazy,
You know what I'm
man. Because it was you. You had the Cocaine City. Of course, Smack had his joint.
Yeah.
Fendi had to come up.
But remember, they didn't let us in the game
That's a fact.
because you was with K Slay.
Uh-huh.
Greenland was with Uncle Murder.
Eventually, yeah.
Envy was Red Cafe.
Uh-huh.
Clue was Fab.
Right.
It was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, we got signed to a DJ from us to get in the game.
Uh-huh.
So there was a guy named Smack DVD that he was putting Shay Davis in his DVD.
Shout out to Shay Davis.
Yeah, we was like, yo, man, like we gotta start some shit. Like then we grabbed Cocaine City, and I just started putting myself right in the middle. Same way how Clue was putting Fab right in the middle, right there, right between 1 and 10.
Right.
I was putting myself right between 1 and 10. By the time that 5th volume came, it was just like Akon called, like, yo, who's this kid? They didn't even know I was the one behind Cocaine City. Just looked alike.
Oh, they didn't even know.
I just peeped the hustle.
Wow.
I was like, yo, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because, Smack wanted like 25,000, 50,000 to get on his shit.
I didn't even know that.
So I'm like, let me do my own shit. I make the money and I promote myself. What beats that?
Yeah, that was clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't know Smack. Smack never charged me to get on the joint.
That's what I'm saying. But
That's
you know,
crazy.
man.
Yo, you know what's crazy though, friends? Because I saw an interview where you spoke about this before. The crazy shit is crazy how two different perspectives, because the fact that I was Slay artist, a lot of DJs wouldn't fuck with me because of that.
Yeah.
The nigga Envy finally admitted the shit one day on the breakfast.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't fuck with Pat because he was Slay artist.
Yeah, because y'all was in competition.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But you ain't really need none of them DJs because the DJ power was so pure at the time that just being on one DJ, you was out of here. Because every DJ had their own mixtapes, they had their own movement. Everybody was tuned in. It wasn't no rap caviars. It wasn't no rap life. It wasn't none. It was the DJs. The playlist was the mixtapes.
That's a fact.
So that's how powerful the playlists are now, because the mixtapes was the DJs had the playlist that was Spotify.
That's when
Hot 97 was Spotify from New York.
That's a fact. And you know what's crazy? You said that. I was just telling niggas the other day. I really feel like the shit that you did back then with the DVD, the shit I was doing with the mixtapes and Slay.
Yeah.
I feel like we kind of humble as possible. We kind of paved the way for the streaming and shit. Like, I feel like that was the first version of that. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro.
Exactly, because instead of going to do all these podcasts, you needed to do Cocaine City DVD, Smack, Come Up. You know what I'm saying? And the mixtapes was the rap caviar. So you had to do both. So you're right. That's exactly what it was.
Man, that shit is crazy, man. Listen, I know your story. You know what I'm saying? I know you grew up in the Bronx and all that, but initially you come from Africa.
Africa, yeah.
For the people out there that don't know, just give them a little rundown.
Yeah, I came here when I was 13. I came here, I didn't even know English. I went straight to the South Bronx, and it was just like, I picked the hardest job. It was just the rap, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, it was crazy, because I used to come to the Bronx, and I just used to be like I'm in the rap museum. It's like Big Pun would pull up on me, and he had a Benz. He had his own custom seat in the front. He used to play me Capital Punishment before he came out.
Wow.
Me and his cousin Booby the Boxer. He used to be right there on East Tremont, just like going to Gun Hill and seeing fucking Let's go to Gun Hill and see him Slick Rick. And then, you know, KRS-One, and then just like, you know, just amazing.
Right.
Coming from Africa is like, yeah, is a privilege to everybody here. But to us, it's like, yo, I could touch these people. Oh no, I gotta make this happen. Right. So that's you know, that's how it started. That's how it started, and I just started moving.
How old you was when you came here?
13.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah.
I did fucking African ancestry research. They told me I'm from Cameroon.
Yeah.
What part you from?
Morocco.
Oh,
but
wow.
I did that too. I got some shit in Nigeria. I got some.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I'm Somalian.
Oh
for real.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
it runs down.
Nah, shout out to the motherland, man.
Motherland.
I want to ask you this because there's always like mixed, confusing information and shit about Max B. Like,
yeah, he just put on his page coming home.
Oh, word?
Yeah, he just posted. Yeah, I swear with him it's just like any minute he might just pop in, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it's definitely getting close.
Nah, I know a lot of people looking forward to get him out here doing this thing. Shit.
Yeah.
I feel like you know what I mean?
He gave that elbow back.
He was doing a lot of that shit that niggas is doing now back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of niggas ain't really catch on to it and shit. Man.
Nah, he was, man. Like when people ask me who do I want to, what's my dream collab, is doing it with him when he come home. You know what I'm saying? That's like he's an entertainer's entertainer, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
it's
right.
like one of them guys just like going in and just start singing. Like it might not even sound good, but it's like, yo, this is Big Avell doing it, man. It's
Right.
It's one of those, you know what I mean? He inspires so many artists, you know what I mean? From the Wiz Khalifa's to...
Even Pop Smoke, rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of shit he was doing used to remind me of Max a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, Ja was doing it, but Max was doing it a little different, and it was like, it was more like, you know, for our generation, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, definitely. I want to ask you this also, man. Because you know I lost my brother K Slade, which was also your brother.
Course,
you know what I mean? You and Slade, I don't even got to say, man.
Hell
Every album, nigga, you was there shooting videos, dropping shit, all that. I know you lost Chinks as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to
Hell
Chinks.
yeah.
What advice would you give to somebody who lost a brother? You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I don't think I'll never get over that shit. But what advice would you give to anybody out there who lost a brother that close?
Man, I honestly, I want to hear your take on this.
Man, I'll tell you this. It's something that I'll never get over. Like, I find myself just wanting to just dial his number because there's so many situations in my life that I go through. And I know if Slade was here, they would have turned out differently. Yeah. Just being honest, because that's how close we were. Yeah. So the advice that he would give me, I don't have nobody to fill that void. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just keeping it 100 with you. So that's why I wanted to ask you, how do you cope because when you lose somebody that close, it's in real life, it's an empty spot in your life. Yeah. I mean, I don't really got nobody to call for certain advice. No, I just got to figure it out on my own. Yeah. And sometimes I make mistakes. I know Slade would be like, yo, Pat, what the fuck is you doing? Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to ask you, like, how do you adapt? How do you cope with that and keep going and keep doing your thing and shit like that?
Honestly, I miss, like, you know, just the friendship that we built outside of the music and everything, you know. And it's like with Chinks, it's like, I'll give you a story. Like, it's different from any other artist because when I was in the studio working, he walked in with Pop That. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chinks is like, he was in there, he walked in with Off the Rip, and he like, yo, bro, you want this? Take it. So that was that kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's like that brother that, like, ain't nobody gonna walk in the studio and give you Pop That.
He's not giving you that. They keeping that for themselves.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was the joy you had that I was like, damn, this nigga French out of here, man.
Yeah, that's what, because it came right after Shot Caller, Chop It Down, and Stay Scheming came out. Then it was like, yo, so what he about to do next? Yeah. Then you just couldn't.
It's undeniable at that point now.
Yeah, because I'm about to play it for Ross, and Ross was like, yo, let me keep that. And Chinks was in the back seat. I'm so kind. I told Ross, like, you can have it. I hung up. Chinks was like, yo, give my record back. I called Ross. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, yo, my bad, man. Chinks gave me that record, and he was like, I just can't do it. So it was that close. So it's just all them stories and everything. That's the reason why I'm still doing what I'm doing. Why I have so much passion for it, because he always used to be like, yo, you think so small of yourself. Because I just be in my own box. He's like, yo, you bigger than what you think of yourself. I used to always be in my box. He used to get mad at me. Bro, act as big as you are. You know what I'm saying? I just move like, you know how I'm always like, I'm in myself. Yeah, so he just be like, yo, So I miss that from him. I miss just, somebody giving you the honest opinion and this and that. It's just like, yeah. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
It's ill. Rest in peace, Chief, man.
Hell yeah.
I feel like that was my nigga. I feel like he, another one who, he didn't, like, right when it seemed like he's about to reach his potential. You know what I'm saying? That shit happened.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I be trying to tell D-Thing and all these people now. Like, bro, like, this is a whole different ball game, I mean, shout to K-Slay was the first one I think to play me on the radio.
That's slave.
All of us, yeah.
That's slave, son.
Yeah, it was but this is what I'm saying.
All of us. I told Mano one day, I said, son, I don't think we would have, was but slave, I don't think we would have got on. Because they had that shit tight. They wasn't letting niggas in. Pause.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
hell yeah. And he used to have a straight stun. He didn't give a fuck who you is when they come get on the cover.
Yeah.
Ain't no nigga put you on that cover.
Hell no. Hell no, that nigga Slay. And Slay hit you, man, yo, I got this record, you know what I'm saying? I need you on it. And sometimes you don't even know who you on the record with. You know?
I didn't pass this shit together, man. He be like, I got this 15-minute record that I've been collecting.
That's a fact. That's Slay, man. Rest in peace, Slay.
For real, rest in peace, man.
Real talk,
Missed him, man.
Let's talk about the project, bro. Mac and Cheese 5, bro.
Mac and Cheese 5.
That's crazy, son.
Yeah, shout to Kanye, shout to Dirk, shout to Jid, shout to 41, shout to, man, Bryson Taylor, shout to Wayne, shout to Ross, shout to Lil Baby, shout to everybody that definitely, like, got in the studio and we just, cooked up and did our thing. It's just a project that I've been putting together for like 2 years. So
I figured that. When I seen that track list, I said, this shit ain't no overnight shit, boy. That track list is crazy, son.
Nah, hell no.
Where, damn, man. What it was like working with Kanye on the album and shit?
Me and Kanye locked in for like a month in LA. He had booked our Soho house for like a month. Mm-hmm. We were just in there just cooking, going through beats, this. Went to Miami, cooked up. Then he worked on everything he was working on for his album. But what I was working on for Mac and Cheese is more like samples, more like New York, more like graduation sound, more like that.
Right.
So when he did his sound, like, yo, bro, these records is the ones that I need for my joint. Right. He was like, you can have them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like, when Kanye call, I'm always there for him. Right. Like every time his phone call is like, yo, when and where. So, Big Bro always, he's always there.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nah, man, always tell you happy to see your success, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I seen it from the beginning. I remember when I first came in the game.
Thank you.
French hit me up, man, and took me up to MTV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I was new. Yeah. And that's when I met Shaheed Reed and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Built that bridge, man.
I used to go see Shaheed Reed with the Cocaine City DVD so we can get the write up. Mm-hmm. I used to try to get my mixtapes up there. I went there one time. He's like, yo, you know Papoose? I'm like, hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, that's when I called you. I was like, yo, come pull up.
Nah, that was love, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Back then, nobody wasn't doing nothing to help nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
so
bro. I mean, look at us, man.
That was my first time to MTV, and I'm in there. I'm like, oh shit, this is an MTV building. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Look at us. A decade and a half after, bro. The only thing that lasts in this shit is relationships.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that lasts in this shit is relationships and just. Because people switch positions, everybody being different, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Different things in life, and I'll be trying to always cherish those,
No, that's what I always tell niggas that, man. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? I always keep my relationships healthy, man.
Yeah.
And nobody say I crossed them or did no snakes.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? That's real important.
Hell yeah, that's why you blessed now. TuneCore, you know what I mean?
Nah, no doubt, man. Nah,
for real.
I'm feeling blessed, man. Just staying busy and elevating, you know what I mean? I know you gotta go, man. I always ask, well, certain artists always ask this question because I know, and it's a tough question, but I know that all of us are inspired by somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this. Who's French Montana top 5, man, all time?
Top 5. Right, just rappers?
Yeah, rappers. Let's see, whatever you want to put.
Definitely Max B.
Shout out to Max.
Tupac. Biggie.
Big.
Nas. Jay-Z.
There you go, that's a strong 5, man.
But this is what I'm saying though. It's like, and this is one thing. I think it's either, even if you ask me this today, or you ask me this like when this whole shit finished. I feel like every time you talk about top 5, when you bring them up, there's always gonna be bars. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For artists, it's always gonna be bars.
Right.
So that's why we went back to the mac and cheese fire, we went back to the culture, we went back to all that.
That's crazy, Tom.
You know what I'm saying? Bars was with the game go. They ain't never. I don't care what type of style you create in this game. I done seen so many styles come and go, from drill to this to that. You ain't never gonna make top 5 unless you got bars. And you know, when you look at the list, when Billboard drop it, when you know Rolling Stone, whatever, it's always gonna be bars. So
that's real shit right there, man.
Top 5.
Nah, that's real shit. Last question, French. Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now, man?
And doing the same thing, adding to the game, being me. Man, I feel like the last 10 years is like, just like, you know, making your first million is the hardest money to make. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at this point, we done made so many hits, we done did so much, it's like, it's just reinventing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like reinventing myself and just, like I saw LL Cool J the other day, and Dog talk about dropping an album. He's 40 years in the game. I'm just sitting there like, I'm just amazed. Like, this guy, like, Cock Diesel looking better than me.
Man, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like these things get swept under the rug because you don't get to see them like that. But these are like heroes that just be tucked somewhere, like Batman, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, until the movie come out, you ain't gonna see him. But when that movie come out, you're gonna know this guy been in the game for 40 years and he's chipped up and he got his own festival and movies and this. Bro, dropping an album 40 years later, that's not regular.
Nah, it's not, son. LL, I seen him perform not too long ago, and I was so fucking amazed, man. A lot of people fronted when it was time to keep the drama hour going. LL reached out to me. In fact, I reached out to LL. Let me get it right. And he welcomed me with open arms at Rock the Bell. That's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So just a real authentic dude, man. Still a beast, you know what I mean? Doing his thing, killing it. And you said something real interesting, and I think it's valuable information for artists when you said reinventing yourself. You see, when Big came out, he came back as Frank White. You know what I'm saying? Reinvented. Nas came back as Esco. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z went into whole... You done did your shit a bunch of times. That's good advice.
So many names. Montega, Mr. 16, Laundryman, Mac and Cheese, Young Vampire, Casino Life, like, you know what I'm saying, Wave Guards, whatever you want to do, man. Coke Wave, Coke Boy, it's so many, man. You done got me with the season, you got me with the braids, you done got me with all the ice. Now you got me with just herringbone and just
I see, bro. I said this nigga bringing the herringbones back on niggas.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of we from New York. We could do that on the roll out, like, yo, boom, boom. You know what I mean? So it's just you know, one thing that we take for granted is just like, you know, we're from New York, bro. Like most of these artists, people don't want to wake up and look like them. You know what I'm saying? We created the culture, we created the lifestyle. So for us, it's just, you know, we got to push the envelope, because if we're not pushing the envelope, somebody gonna push it and it's gonna make it weird for us.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
That's real shit. Drama hour, y'all. Mac and Cheese 5, man. French Montana, y'all. Rest in peace to K Slay. We love you, bro.
Rest in peace, Slay. Rest in peace, Chinks. Free Max B.
Real shit. Let's go.